J Dolls, and I'm back with another video. Before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and ring that bell. We're on the road to 2,000 subscribers, so don't play with us because we're never one of them. Make sure you put your post notifications on as well so you can see every time I drop. Right now I'm doing Vlogmas, and your girl's been keeping up, so I'll be doing a video every day until Christmas. So make sure you're tuned in, alright? Today, this video is going to be explaining why, if you've been in a situationship or in a situationship right now, why you don't love yourself and why you don't value yourself. You're probably like, why do you need to tell me this? I already know this. But it's really time to get down to the nitty gritty because I've been in several situationships and I haven't loved myself. And really, it took me being single to realize that I did not value myself. And it took an event to happen for me to be like, I don't value myself. So let's talk about it, and we can also talk about anxious attachment styles and how that can play a part in being in situationships. Okay, so first, what I'm gonna do is talk about anxious attachment styles because I have an anxious attachment style. What it is usually when you have anxiety, right, around relationships. And a lot of times it's like you're scared that people are going to leave you. You're scared that people are going to abandon you. You're scared that people won't accept you. And some of us are very overly confident and we're like, I'm not scared of that. But when you get deep down in the roots into it, you actually are. If you're acting out of fear in relationships a lot, then you most likely have those abandonment issues that maybe came from childhood trauma that are reflecting your relationships and your intimate relationships. So the biggest thing for me is when my anxious attachment has gone down some, but I can sometimes feel it working up in ways as well. Let me grab this book. I'm sure I talked about this book in another video, but this book, Attached, I love this book. This book actually helped me a lot with my anxious attachment styles and relationships. And I read this whole book. It has worksheets and stuff in there so you can work through answering the questions to find out what type of attachment style you have, if you have anxious or avoidant, or if you have secure attachment styles, and kind of how to work through those and what type of partner you should get, right? So anxious attachment styles tend to, the farther you pull yourself away, the more attached they try to become. So if they see that you're becoming distant or you're not responding, or you're not doing this, or you're not doing that, first of all, it activates the anxious attachment style and makes them think like, what's going on? Are they gonna leave me? Are they gonna do something wrong? Or did I do something wrong? And like, you start driving yourself crazy. Like, that's pretty much what an anxious attached person does. And then the anxious attached person starts to like overly reach out to you or overly threaten you, like to like throw a tantrum, almost like to feel like they're have some type of control. They're trying to control a situation because they're scared that you're going to leave, or they're scared that they did something wrong. So for me, for instance, like how it used to activate a lot for me was if, let's say, my partner didn't reach out to me every day. If the partner didn't reach out to me, I'd be like, what's going on? Like, why are they not reaching out to me? And in my head, I'm literally stressing myself out. I can barely sleep. I can barely think. I'm ready to break up with them. And like, breaking up with them is a protest behavior, which if you read the book, the protest behavior is pretty much when you're trying to do something to get their attention, to threaten them, to make them feel like, oh, no, I need to do what I need to do. Like, I need to be there. I need to make sure I'm, abiding by what this person wants, scaring the person, right? But then you end up regretting when you make those impulsive decisions and you end up getting back with the person. So, y'all, I used to do that a lot and a lot and a lot. I think the only time I didn't do that was in my last situationship, actually. In my last situationship, I really took the time to thoroughly think through my decisions, made sure that I actually stayed with this person until I knew for sure I didn't want to be with this person. I did a lot of journaling, which helped me a lot, y'all. Like, just taking a notebook. As soon as I was irritated, because something so small will turn into a huge explosion and a huge, like, scene. Like, if you didn't text me, or if you did this, or you did that, I'm going to take everything personal. So I learned I just need to go journal. If it's in the moment, I separate myself, and then I journal. And then I'll come back and talk to my partner about it, or the person I'm with. If it's like that person's not here and I'm texting them, I'll journal and see how I'm feeling. Because sometimes when I go back and read this, I'll be like, bro, it was not that serious. But when you have an anxious attachment style, everything is serious. Every small thing is like, are they going to leave me? Is this going to happen? And this is going to happen. This, you know, like, it's crazy. Like, it's not crazy. I don't want to call y'all crazy because I'm crazy too. But that's how it is, right? So, getting into that and why that plays a part in anxious people being in situationships. Let's start off with this. So, anxious people, like I say, when you pull away, they get closer. So, in situationships, people are constantly pulling away. That's why it's a situationship, because they do not have the commitment. They don't want to be committed. And so, an anxious attached person wants to be committed. They want to be loved. They want all those things. So, they're going to be fighting, like, let's be in a relationship. But then the situationship is going to be like, no, I'm not ready. And y'all going to always have this tug of war. But the anxious attached is going to keep trying to hold on as you trying to go farther away. So, y'all, that's how it works. And that's why a lot of anxious people actually end up in situationships with avoidant people. Now, the biggest thing is avoidance and anxious. I feel like I'm saying that so weird. But anxious attachment style should not be with avoidance, because they're total opposite. Avoidance wants to be so away from their emotions, and they find a problem with everybody, and they don't want to really be with anybody. They always trying to find an issue with someone to not commit. They have commitment issues, right? Where an anxious person wants to be very close. So those two do not go well together. So pretty much if you're an anxious attachment style, you should be with a secure, but there's not as many secure people as there are anxious and avoidant people, right? So that kind of sums up attachment styles. Now, the reason why I would say those attachment styles, just having an anxious attachment style in general kind of shows that you have a lack of love for yourself. Now, I'm not going to say you don't love yourself at all, but you have a lack of love for yourself because you're so worried about somebody else leaving you that you're not worried about you losing yourself. Like, when you start losing yourself in a person versus saying like, hey, this person is not giving me what I want. This is how I'm feeling. I need to let this go, instead of trying to hold on to it when it's pulling away, if that makes sense. So that's number one. Number two is, in general, even if you're not an anxious attachment person, you just ended up in a situationship because that person said that they're not ready, but they keep stringing you along. They keep wanting to do relationship stuff with you. Like, they want to take you on base. They want to hang out every other day. They want to wine and dine you. They want to meet your family. It doesn't matter what they want to do. They don't want to be with you, because if they want to be with you, they will lock you down. They're like, I want to be in a relationship with you. I'm all about you. I love you. When a man truly loves you, especially one that doesn't have issues, a secure man, he's going to be able to tell you that he loves you. He's going to be able to show you that he loves you. And he's going to be there for you. And he's not even going to activate your anxiety and cause that anxious attachment style, y'all. Because my ex, when I was with him, my anxious attachment style never got activated. And I think that's what helped me when I started dating this new person. When I was dating him, not new person, I was with him before, but like when I got into a situation after my ex, it taught me how to be calm, right? And then when I went to therapy, it just taught me like how to journal, how to because this time I was dealing with a whole different person. I'm dealing with an avoidant. So now you got to understand, how do you communicate with an avoidant? I don't even suggest being with an avoidant at all. To be honest, I do suggest being with a secure man. Unless you're an avoidant too, right? So, anyhow. So, I started to kind of learn those type of behaviors. But when you are in situationships, a lot of times you're settling and that person is usually avoiding. They want the feeling of a relationship, but they don't like when it gets too close. They don't like when it gets too close to commitment, right? And so you're selling yourself short by being with someone that doesn't want to be committed to you. Like, why do you feel like you're not worth a commitment? You know, why do you feel like you're not worth loyalty and respect? Because honestly, that's loyalty and respect, because they'll swear up and down, oh, you're exclusive and all that stuff. But it's like, why would be exclusive with somebody instead of being in a relationship with them? Like, you're just looking for the next person. Like, you're really just looking for somebody to replace me. That's practically what it is. So settling for that is selling yourself short. No matter how much you think, oh, I get something out of it and he gets something out of it. 9 times out of 10, the woman is getting way less than the man. The man is getting all the benefits. He's getting the sexual benefits. The woman usually treats the man like he's the man, like her man already, like cooking for him and doing all these things for him. There should be no such thing as situationship. It should either be like you're smashing people or you're in a relationship. Point blank and period. Like, and as a woman, if you want to smash people, have fun, do that. You don't need to be on dates with them. You don't need to get to know their favorite color. You don't need to get to know their family. If you're going to do that, be in a relationship, right? I think those are the problems if we don't know how to separate the two. And especially avoiding men who know how to separate. They don't know how to separate the two. They want all the relationship benefits without the relationship responsibilities, if that makes sense. So that is a big reason why you lack self-love when you settle for a man that wants to do the bare minimum. So he wants to do the bare minimum, but he wants to get all the benefits. That's practically what it is. Also, you start to question yourself. Situationships make you insecure. Okay, they make you insecure because you're like, why don't they want to be in a relationship with me? Is there something I'm doing? Is it like, am I not good enough for a relationship? What is it? And it's not you, it's them. They're fucked up in the head. Like, they're really messed up. Half of them don't know how to deal with their emotions, have problems with their mothers. Let's be honest, a lot of those avoidant men have mother issues. Okay, and they want to talk about women having daddy issues. Y'all have mother issues. Like, y'all really don't know how to be compassionate. Y'all don't know how to be caring. Y'all don't know how to be loving. Okay, so y'all have to learn as women to separate yourself from that, because you don't love yourself. If you settle for a man to just be smashing you and doing all these relationship things and locking you down where you can't talk to nobody else, but he don't want to be in a relationship, that is odd to me. I don't care if y'all exclusive, because why? I be trying to understand that. Why be exclusive instead of being in a relationship? It's the same thing. Like, that's what I really be talking to these dudes about. Like, it don't make any sense. It seems like you just don't want me to sleep with anybody. But let's say you get the opportunity to really be with somebody you think you want, then you're going to up and leave? No. Keep you a Rastafari. Keep you a Rasta, okay, y'all? If you want to be a whore, like, and that's not a bad thing, y'all. That's not a bad thing. If you want to be in your whole phase, go talk to him, talk to him, talk to him. Go on a date with all of them. Smash whoever you want to smash. But when they start coming like exclusive, just me and you, like all those type of guidelines, and I'm only talking to you and I'm only texting you all day, and no, that's not going to happen, because at the end of the day, I love me and I'm going to choose the best man. And that's the biggest thing y'all learn too. Is like, when you love yourself, you date multiple people. When you don't love yourself, you settle for anybody and anything. Like, you just pick the first available person. You don't pick through who's the best person. You pick who's the first person. That means you don't love yourself, because this person can be showing you all types of red flags. He don't want to be in a relationship. He don't want to do this, but you stick beside him and you be exclusive. Delulu. So I definitely get it. I always be Delulu. But I really feel like this last situation, I was like, I would never do this again. Now, my last situation, I just put a story time up so y'all can go see it. But my last situation was a little bit different, because I had got out of a relationship. That person got out of a relationship. I thought I wanted casual. He thought he wanted casual, but it got real relationship-y. And I don't think either of us was really ready. But it's still the simple fact, when you start really liking somebody and loving somebody, being in a relationship is not that hard. Like, That's the excuse. Y'all acting like y'all get married. Like all you're doing is saying, hey, I'm not going to sleep with nobody else. I'm not going to talk to nobody else. I'm going to be there for you. I'm going to help you. I'm going to be that man for you. That's what a relationship is. But they try to act like it's a marriage. Then that means that you're too much for them. They don't want to do all that for you. And that's okay, because it's not you, it's them. It's not you, it's them. If you ever notice somebody you've been in a situationship with, they don't never be in a happy relationship. They don't never be in a long-lasting relationship. They can't make it work with nobody, and nobody can make it work with them. That means that they're the problem. And then you need to move on. And when you move on, give yourself time. Give yourself time to date. You don't have to be in a relationship with somebody right away, but you don't have to be also tying yourself down to one person. You need to date multiple people. You need to see who you like. You need to then decide, okay, who's actually giving me relationship vibes? Who's going to settle with me? Like settle down with me, not settle with me, but who's going to settle down with me? Who's going to take me serious? Who's going to be a husband? Like, you need to think highly of yourself, that I'm worth it, and whatever I want, I will get. Period. You got to manifest that whatever you want, you will get. Whatever man you want, you will get. Now, no man is perfect, but a man that is really showing that he truly loves you and he's going to fight for you and you're the one that he wants. You know when a man knows that you're the one he wants and the man is the one that you want, then that's when you make it work, right? Like, y'all know that y'all want to be committed to each other. Y'all show through your action. Y'all show through y'all words. Everything matches. But them words without the action, or the action without the words, ain't gonna never cut it. But yeah, y'all, let me know below. I'm throwing stuff around. Let me know below, because my camera's getting hot, if you want me to do another situationship video or like getting deeper into the anxious attachment styles. But I'm gonna just leave y'all with this. Is like, really focus on loving yourself. Okay? Focus on loving yourself. Focus on taking care of yourself. Y'all, I'm kind of in that era right now where I'm really loving myself. Like, I got a new body. I'm working out. I'm eating healthy. I'm happy. Like, I'm actually happy. I'm reading the Bible. I'm building my relationship with God. Like, I am buying myself flowers. I am making myself feel special. I am taking myself on events. I'm making sure I look beautiful every time I leave the house. That's love. Love yourself. Love yourself, and then that love's gonna come to you. Like, right now, I'm not even praying for a husband. Like, I never prayed for a husband before, y'all. I always base my prayers around my family, my friends, my life, my career. And I thought maybe I should start praying for my husband. Like, I really need to get down what I really want in my husband, because I did manifest the things that I wanted in the last person, but then I missed the things that the caring aspects. I really focused on, like, the driven aspects, the goals, the providerness and stuff like that. But like, I also want to focus on being caring, being thoughtful, being loving, like expressing love. Like, I want all that. And it's okay to want all that. And it's okay to wait till you get that. And it's okay if a man tell you on the first day he's not ready for a relationship, boop, I'm done. No need to talk to you. Like, if a man tell you I just got out of a serious relationship, boop, you're done. No need to talk to you. Like, we're not wasting time in 2024. Stop wasting your time and love yourself, queen. All right, y'all. See y'all in the next video. Bye.